So hello everyone, welcome back to the Codersarts. So in this video we are going to create the UI of the main activity and as well as the data class, like what the data you are going to redirect here. So let's get started. So I have done the project setup in the previous video, so if you didn't go through it, so you have to go through it first, then only you can start with this video. So let's get started. So first of all we have to create a data model class. Data model class is nothing but it is a data holder class that we are going to create. So let's right click here, click on new and click on Kotlin class file. In this you have to give a data class which is known as the student data class. Student, okay, and this is basically a data class, so you have to select the data class here and just click on enter. So once you click on enter, you have generated a data class which is known as the student. In this student class, in constructor that we are going to use val, basically all the variables that we are going to use to display the data. So what is here is now we have to create some val first of all, and which is basically name. Okay, so name, and this is type of string. Okay, and give a comma here, and then after you have to go on through with the val roll number, and which is also type of string, and give a comma here, and after that you have to use the school name here, val school name, and in this school name we have using the student here, like a string type of data, so which is string, and for roll number we have to take the int here. Okay, so basically roll number, it is integer data type, so we have to use at a integer, so we have to give another comma here, and in this comma after that we have to add the additional info if we have. Okay, so let's create one more variable here which is known as the additional info, and which is basically a type of string here. Okay, and we have to just completed the data class here. So this is how we can create a data class, and we are going to use this data class here. So let's get started with the UI of the main activity. So what we have to use in the main activity is nothing but we have to create a recycler view in the main activity here. So this is the basically a code of the main activity.xml. We have to remove something from here as well, and we have to remove this one. Okay, and after that we have to write the all the cases here. So let's remove this, and here we have to use a recycler. It is a hello world text which auto generated by the Android Studio. So what we have to do, we have to just use a recycler view here. Okay, so this is the recycler view. As you can see, here we have created the recycler view, and we have to give the width is the match parent here, and this is the match parent as well. Okay, so this is the item that we have created, and we have to remove this text view, and we have to give an ID here which is @ID, and in this ID we have to pass the ID which is known as the recycler view. Okay, so we have a single recycler view, so it is not a very big deal for discussing these things. So these were the things, like I have implemented the ID here, and this is the constraint that we have provided, and we have to use this recycler in our main activity. So let's get started some code with the main activity so that we can set the main activity code here. So first of all what we have to do, we have to set some adapter and the recycler view. So we have to first initialize our recycler view. So we have to create a variable, okay, which is recycler view, var recycler. Okay, so this is basically recycler view, which is a late init variable. Okay, so we have to initialize it before we have to use it. So let's initialize this value. So recycler view equal to find view by id r dot id dot recycler view. Okay, so we have initialized it, and then after we can use it only. So then what we have to do, is this any error? Okay, so this is the basic use case that we have to use, and it will be resolved automatically. So let's see what is in here. So it is saying like missing inflate id annotation, like sometime that the Android Studio giving us this type of error. So it is not a very big deal. So let's click on this, so we can use this one for overriding the missing inflate id. And then after we have to initialize it by using the layout manager. So we have to set the layout manager as well. So recycler view dot layout manager equal to linear layout manager, which is we have to show our data in linearly. So we have to select the linear layout manager here, and we have to pass the context here, which is this. Okay, so this is the recycler view and this is the layout manager, and in this we have to set the adapter as well, and we are getting some list for the student list. How we can get it? Let's write some code for the this as well. So then we have to create a variable which is known as the val, and equal to basically student list. Okay, student list. Okay, so in this we have to create a method which is going to return some list of the student, and so we have to create a method for it. So generate student list. Okay, so this is the thing, and we have to pass, now we have to pass nothing here. So just click on this, and we have to create this method here. Okay, so here you can see we have a create function for generate student list. So we have pass, and this is type of any, so we have to remove this any data type to the list of student. Okay, so student that we have created is basically student type. So we are going to reverting the student list here, and then in generate student list we have to create some mutable list of students, and we have to return this student here. Okay, so let's see how we can do. Okay, so basically the difference between the list live data and the mutable list is basically in list we can't change the data, but in the mutable list we have to change the data according to our need. So let's create a one variable here as of now, and which is students, and mutable list of, and which is the student. Okay, and then we have to return it. As of now we have to write some more code here. So some more code for getting the student list. Okay, and we have to write as a comment, and then we have to return this students. Okay, so we have resolved this error, and here we have to write some more code for getting the student lists here. So we can do it in the after creating the adapter and other classes. So this is the basic thing that we have to use it. So what we have to do now, we have created this one. So for this video we have created the activity main UI and the main activity basic logic here. So in next video we are going to write the code for the adapter and the recycler view, and we are also going to create the item layout for showing the data. So that's all for this video. So let's continue with the next one. So being with us, and thank you for joining us.